MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cole Hamels is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. The next 3-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Myers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Runner runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is right there for Darno to get his man.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dinelson Lamet, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Junior.
This one's down to third. Machado has it, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Brian Dozier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 1 out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Hamels.
Coming to the plate now, Cole Hamels. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Will Myers. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
1-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 3-2 pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, so up steps Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another one sent foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Austin Riley. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Myers is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, enter Inciarte.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 home. Swanson was born right here in Georgia. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off with the Padres.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Manny Machado is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Naylor. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. This is line to left. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Already 20 to this point in the inning. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. He's got it, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So striding forward now, Cole Hamels. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is on 3-0. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2. Now a drive out to left center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cal Quantrill, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Cal Quantrill.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ozuna.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three runs already home here. Line drive to left. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
In now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, and the lead is now 5-0. Jurickson Profar will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Settling in now, Juan Lagares. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
High in the air out to center field.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
San Diego, number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Pomeranz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Digging in once again, Cole Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Still only one out in the inning. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But two in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this two-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 7-0. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Acuna coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Correct.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Last half of the 7th here, standing in, Ozzie Albies. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Matt Strong.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Austin Riley waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Digging in now, Austin Riley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is lifted to shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Throw won't get him.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Travis d'Arnaud will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Nick Markakis is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Markakis is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A 1-1 now to Markakis. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Stammen, a 36-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Two-one, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Atlanta leads it 10-0. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Brian.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
Oh. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Juan Lagares would be next. The 3-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Lagares. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Padres 1. Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 14, Emilio.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The right fielder.
From the stretch,
Acuna.
Pagan, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. In now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On he pops it up. Machado into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Low, low.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
balls and no strikes.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. Braves lead this one 11-1. Digging in. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now digging in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here he comes on 2-0. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a bouncing ball foul. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Little chopper back to the mound. Barehanded on the move. Touché, sir.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Padres down to their final out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded slowly to the left side. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Cole Hamels earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 11 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.